Hey everybody, so in this video let's talk about Etsy and print on demand. First things first, I just want to show you how it works. And I'm going to use, this is Funalytics by the way, it's a really good program. So you can create a lot of easy to see kind of, visuals here. So let's go here. Here's your Etsy shop. You go create this, and this is how print on demand works. Within this universe of Etsy, they have sellers and they have buyers. So the buyers are already on the site and they're searching Etsy for products. So you want to list products on your shop. When somebody buys a product, we want another company to fulfill it. That's what print on demand is. So there's your Etsy shop. Here is the kind of, I don't know, we'll use this again. When an order's made, it goes to your supplier. So let's say print on demand supplier. So the order goes from here to here. From here to here. There we go. That's a relationship. But now your supplier then, they will print, pack, and ship the product, and then they're going to update your Etsy shop with the transaction number or the transaction ID so that people can then track their sales basically. So you'll see a lot of these now are on Etsy, and you as a seller can open up a shop and basically sell print on demand products from I'll show you a bunch of suppliers in a minute, but that's the basic gist. So Etsy collects the money, and then you open up, so you have an account here, and you have an account here. On the print on demand supplier, what happens is you have to give them your credit card. When they go to print, like when an order comes in, they're going to fulfill it. So they're going to charge your card the base cost, and then Etsy's going to charge the full retail price. So let's say as an example, you have a product that goes for like $20 over on your Etsy shop. And just for example, it costs $5 from the print on demand supplier. So Etsy will take the 20 and they'll put that into your account minus all of their fees, which I'll show you too in a second. The print on demand supplier will charge your credit card $5, which will leave you basically, in this very simple example, 20 minus 15 is, or 20 minus 5 is $15 profit. Okay, but there are also fees. So let's talk about Etsy fees for a second. They charge quite a few. They've got listing fees, which is 20 cents for each item. And that basically lasts for, I believe it's 4 months, sorry. Etsy listings expire after 4 months. So $20 per listing times 4 months. If you want to keep that thing on there the whole year, then it's 60 cents per year for that product, which really is not much. I think they do this so people don't spam their stores with products, honestly. You can turn on auto renew too for the good products. And then there's transaction fees. So this is where they say, so when you make a sale through Etsy, you'll be charged a transaction fee of 6.5% of the price you display for each listing, plus the amount you charge for delivery and gift wrapping, which is kind of crazy. They also have ad fees, or they didn't even put it in here, the payment processing fees. I'm looking for that. Let me find that too. Subscription, no. There it is. So, eligible Etsy shops may use Etsy payments to accept certain payments through Etsy. Payment processing fees are charged for each transaction made through Etsy payments. They vary depending on the location. So basically, the payment processing fee can be like 3% plus 25 cents per transaction. So you've got your basically listing fees, transaction fees, payment processing fees, and then there's ads too that you can run on Etsy. And I'll just go back up here. So Etsy offers marketing where you can just pay them and they'll run ads on Etsy. So to give you an example of that, if we go to Etsy, you can look at an ad. So just go here and just go to, that doesn't matter, clothing. Go to like, I don't know, tops and shirts, women's. Let's go into a category. And you'll see that some of these are ads that they're running. There, the one that says ad by Haimerl outfit, ad by Zoll A Studio, ad by Des Indie, ad by Wave Tees. And then these ones where it doesn't say ad by, they're actually the organic listings. So you can run ads and have your product show here, You don't really have much control when you do it, but you can spend up to $5 a day. So you basically say to Etsy, hey, I usually go $1. So you'll say spend $1 a day and go run some ads for my listings, and they'll do it. But that is optional. The one that's not optional is the offsite ads. So what happens here is it says they're going to purchase offsite advertising from a network of participating partners such as social networks and search engines. If such advertising includes your listing and a buyer clicks on it and then orders from your shop within 30 days of that click, you will be charged an advertising fee on these orders. Okay. The bad part is the standard fee you'll pay is 15% of the orders, unless a 12% fee applies as described below. If your shop has made less than 10,000 sales, there's a bunch of stipulations here. So this offsite ads is what I'm not a fan of, because if you have relatively slim margins in the first place and your sale came from an offsite ad, you're going to lose like 15% of that right away. And it's like, did it really come from there, or did it come from me, or did it come, like, who knows where it came from, right? So because you can't really see it and you don't know it, and you only know until the actual charge it hits your account on Etsy, I'm not a fan of this at all. I think Etsy's making enough on the listing fees and the transaction fees and the payment processing fees that they should be running some ads for us, but they don't. They charge you. So be careful with that, because there's really nothing you can do about it. But it does say, if at any time your shop has made more than that, pay a fee. Oh, so if it's 10,000 under, it's 15%. If it's 10,000 above over the prior 365 days, then it's 12%. I thought there was a way to opt out of it, but I don't think there is anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're stuck. This will probably change too going forward, so just keep an eye on that. So fees suck, but Etsy's good because they have a whole bunch of buyers that are on there. If you go to sites like SimilarWeb, you can see some of their stats. Just go there. Ah, crap. Let's go here. Go through the back door. There we go. So Etsy, it's getting 385 million visits. That's insane. It's number 72 website globally. Number 30 is a country rank, and number 4 is a category rank. The average duration is almost 6 minutes on there. So there is a lot of people that are going to Etsy all the time. So this 385 million people, that was in April. Look at March, look at February. Like, holy cow, there's a lot of people going to Etsy. So I think it's always a trade-off, right? You got to pay your fees because you're using all the people that are visiting their sites, visiting their website. Like, it's just nuts. Yeah, just crazy. Well, look at Amazon, 2.4 billion. My God. But so the traffic is there, people are there. You want to tap into that. So what you want to do, if you don't have a product that you can sell, you can actually use suppliers to do that. They're called production partners on Etsy. And what you want to look for is a partner that has like a good product selection, good product quality, good product costs, fast shipping times and production times, reasonable shipping fees, the ability to produce. So if you get up to like, a couple 100,000 orders a day, can the supplier handle that? They have to be able to, as well as branding and all those other options. So some suppliers will allow you, like if you're selling a t-shirt, they'll allow you to create a custom label and put it in the t-shirt so it looks like it came from you, even though it came from, like, say, Printful or something like that. So speaking of suppliers, let's go into that next. There's 7 that I want to show you real quick. First one is Printful, and if you go here, go to Printful and just search for, or go to integrations. You can see they're integrated with everybody, but they are also integrated with Etsy. So you go online marketplaces. There's their Etsy integration right there. You can sell on Etsy with print-on-demand dropshipping, sell products with your design on one of the most popular creative marketplaces out there, It's huge, and it's super easy to use. Here's some here. Uh, 81 million active buyers. It's actually more than that now. 3.9 billion in annual merch sales. Just crazy. So it's really good. They have a ton. There's a whole tutorial on here. So basically, you open the store, connect it with Printful, push products to your Etsy shop, which means you'll log into Printful, and then you'll push it from Printful to Etsy. And then you can go on Etsy and you can publish your products. So you need to edit them and do all your SEO, and then you're done. Then they'll take care of everything. So it's super cool. They got a calculator on here. Printful is one of the biggest and oldest ones out there, and the Printful is like it's like a middleman, really. They use a whole bunch of different suppliers on the back end. So from a production point of view, you're never going to hit their capacity because they have multiple companies in the background that they use. Okay, number 2 is this one, AOplus. It's AOP.plus, and they've got a ton as well. They got integrations with Etsy right here. And it's kind of the same thing. I'm going to do the cookie thing down here. One-stop shop, benefits, fast shipping, customer support, quality guarantee, hundreds of products, which is very cool. Same thing, you connect it, you add your products, you start selling, sit back and relax. Yeah, right. This is one thing you never get to do when you're an Etsy print-on-demand seller is that. Great products. They've got a whole ton of them. And honestly, I spent the last kind of 2-3 years in the jewelry business with print-on-demand. And I regret it because if you go on Etsy right now, you can find shops that are selling clothing like crazy, like just an insane amount. So don't ever limit yourself to just one product for you to start. Oh yeah, some of these might charge a fee to use the app. I don't actually mind that because if they do charge a fee, maybe I'm getting a little bit better support. Maybe they're not dealing with fraud all the time because all these companies deal with fraud. But here's the third one, awkward styles. And I mean fraud from sellers, not from the company itself. So they also have an Etsy integration. So create your product, connect your store, Shopify, WooCommerce, and Etsy. They do the fulfillment. They got women's clothing, men's clothing, kids clothing, home and living, canvas prints. They got a whole ton of stuff, 150 plus products. This is a company that I'm going to be using quite a bit going forward because I like them. And then we'll go here. Here's another really good company, ShineOn. They do jewelry mainly, and I think they got some watches now, and they have some metal art too. But you can use a metal art supplier direct. You don't have to go through ShineOn with it. So they've sold 153 million in products sold. They do these message cards that you see all over Etsy, and watches and more message cards. They're in Tampa. I know the owner. He's a good guy. And this is where you can get those same thing. Publish your products in just a few clicks. Drive traffic. They're actually not they're high converting anymore. Well, on Shopify it is, but with Etsy it's not. They'll fulfill and you profit. So it's very cool. And this is good, like I said, for the jewelry because you can charge more. Like if you look at this little message card. So you would create a custom background and they would insert it in here. And they actually have a luxury box upsell too. That's really nice. But on this one, the base cost is $19. So they're charging you $19 for the necklace, for the box, and for the message card that they print and insert in here. Plus, printing it, all their other labor costs. And if you sell that for $66, then your average profit before ads is $47. Now they say before ads because ShineOn was built on kind of creating this stuff, listing it on Facebook, and then running a Facebook ad to it. But then they've recently expanded into an Etsy integration, which is really, really good. So keep that in mind. Good company to use. Another company, this is where I've actually made the most money out of all of them, just because they've been around the longest, but you can sell on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, whatever you want. They have an Etsy integration here. Now this company, they have one store, 100 products, 100 orders is free. And then once you get into more, they're going to charge you per month, which I think is a huge turnoff. They probably need to fix this because a lot of their competitors are not doing this stuff anymore. But they were one of the first to have like an integration with Etsy, and especially for jewelry. So we used to be able to sell necklaces on here, and now they got rid of that product line. but they have a whole bunch of others. Like you can sell shirts, hoodies, mugs, coffee mugs, camper mugs, wine glasses, tumblers, canvas prints, and candles even you can sell on here, along with that message card stuff that I just showed you. But it's super simple to use. And yeah, so they say create the design, upload it, click autofulfill, click new product, take sales on Etsy. Now you don't even have to do the sales import. It's all automated. They'll fulfill it and they'll send the tracking number back to Etsy. So these guys have, they were actually one of the pioneers of this. Unfortunately, a buddy is not with the company anymore, but super solid company to use. You can go here and watch the video. And then the next one is Custom Cat. Now I haven't really used them, but I have heard very good things. I think I tried using them once for my Shopify store, and I found their launcher very clunky. Like just trying to launch on their back end system in the dashboard, I found it difficult. And I've sold like 7 figures in print on demand, and I found it difficult. So I don't know if they fixed that since, but I do know they have a great reputation, and they have a ton of products as well that you can sell, including this housewares. So you got like ornaments, towels, wall art, blankets, drinkware, mugs, pillows, blankets, ornaments. If we go to apparel, oh, what's the accessories I was looking for? Hang on. What I found was really cool is the footwear, because you can actually put some designs onto some like adult flip-flops. It's kind of neat. Just something that would work really well in hotter areas, because you could put whatever you want on there, like funny stuff, and people eat that stuff up. So Custom Cat's a good option too. Another one is, this is an old one. I put this in here because they've been around forever. But this is Gelato, and I'm on the Canadian site, but they have US, they have everywhere, and they work very, very well too. Again, they're more of a, I believe, middleman than anything. Like they'll use different companies. Yeah, production in 34 countries, end-to-end, battle tested, good for the planet. They have the Etsy integration, Shopify integration, an API. They're a huge old company that is really good at what they do. So I don't really do anything with them right now, but I do like them as an option. I'm just going to go to integration, see what they say. Create and sell print on demand products on Etsy. So you've got a whole bunch of stuff you can do. By the way, if you're looking for something, the baby market, baby clothing, is gigantic. It's huge, like massive. So again, the same thing. You connect it, start selling, take it easy. I love this part. All these companies are like, take it easy. Once you launch on Etsy, it's easy. No, it's not. It's not at all. Start selling in minutes. It's not easy because you got to come up with the ideas. You got to research, do the designs, and then you got to create the listings. Then you got to push the listings over, and then you got to optimize the listings after you did your keyword research. And it's not like this. Take it easy. They make it look so simple, but it's not. There's a bit more to it. So anyway, the basic gist is this is 7 of them, but there's more. And there's more popping up. So just when a new company pops up, just be careful. Make sure that they can actually handle it. Make sure they have a good reputation. Make sure that all their reviews are good. Because the last thing you want to do is sell a product on your Etsy shop. Like say, it doesn't matter what it is, but say this one from Haimerl. I don't know why I picked this one, but Haimerl outfit. So say it's a sunflower shirt, right? And somebody buys it, and then they're like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for their shirt to get to them. Well, they're going to be upset. And when Etsy buyers are upset, they leave you bad reviews. And when you get a whole bunch of bad reviews, that's when your shop tanks. And eventually Etsy might even say you're gone, like you're suspended, you can't be on here anymore. So I think the key to having a successful Etsy print on demand business is make sure your suppliers have a quality product, and almost as important is make sure the shipping and production times are fast, because you cannot have a company that's taken forever. This is why on Etsy you can't do like drop shipping from China, because it would take way too long for them to get the product, and then you're not sure of the quality either. But say somebody orders this shirt and it takes them like 3 weeks to get it, they're going to be upset and they're going to leave you a bad review. That's going to affect your store in every aspect. You're not going to get as many sales. Etsy only gives traffic to the stores that make them money, and the stores that have a good reputation, and the stores that are just above board, right? So if they see a store that's got a lot of complaints, a lot of bad reviews, they're not going to even put you in the search results. They might put you on, like, well, what page was that? Page 70 down here. Well, there's a bunch of pages, but yeah. Like, how far does this go? Probably forever. It's more than 8 pages. But they might put you, say, in that case, at the bottom of page 8, which is not a good place to be, because nobody's going to page 8 to look on this. So, anyway, I hope that helped. That's Etsy print on demand in a nutshell. Just talking about, what it is, the fees, what to look for, and then gave you 7 print on demand partners that you can work with. There's a little bit to the actual setup, but the dashboards are changing quite a bit. Every once in a while they'll change. So the buttons to push are a little bit different sometimes, but the overall theme and the overall what you need to do always stays the same. All right, that's it. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and let me know if you're selling on Etsy with any of these print on demand suppliers now, and let me know how it's going in the comments. Thank you. Have a great day.